Bright Bulb today brings to you the real story of a missing plane from 1955 which landed after 37 years. Here is what happened. Before we begin, do us a favor by subscribing to our channel Bright Bulb and also click on the notification bell for more such videos. Great mysteries like Bermuda Triangle, Area 51, and many others still fascinate the public today. There are lesser known mysteries that also awaits resolution that often make mysteries and conspiracy theories so popular even years after the event has occurred. This story is all about one of those mysteries. The story of Pan AM Flight 914 has captivated conspiracy theory and alien invasion enthusiasts for years. On July 2nd, 1955, a plane took off from New York City carrying 57 passengers and 4 crew members destined for Florida. For a short while, the flight seems to proceed normally until something bizarre occurred that changed the lives of everyone on the plane. Without any communication, Pan Am Flight 914 disappeared from the radar screens, and no one in the control tower back in New York could contact the plane's pilot. It seems like if the aircraft never existed at all. Authorities scrambled to find the plane, but later assumed that the plane must have malfunctioned somehow and crashed. But despite lots of search, no trace could be found even for the crash. After months and months of investigation, authorities concluded that the plane must have crashed into the sea, leaving no trace behind. The airline compensated all the families of the passenger for the loss, and the case was assumed closed. Fast forwarding 37 years later, and something remarkable happened. It was 21st May 1992, and the setting for our incredible scene was an airport in Caracas. It seemed like a normal day at work for all the air traffic controllers. However, something would soon come up to pass that would completely take them by surprise. A DC 4 Douglas aircraft appeared out of nowhere and had not been even picked up by the airport's radar. One of the key figures who played a huge part in this Pan Am mystery was an air traffic controller by the name of D. Lacote. With the rest of his team, De La Corte turned up to work that day not expecting anything out of ordinary. However, he ended up being completely wrong. With this mysterious DC-4 Douglas plane in his sight, he had no idea how it managed to evade the radar or what it would do next. It would not take long before De La Corte got a contact signal from the Pan Am plane in question. Amazingly, it was the pilot who had somehow managed to appear without being traced on their radar. "Where are we?" the pilot asked. He then confirmed something that completely took the air control by surprise. "We are Pan America Airways Flight 914 from New York to Miami with a crew of 4 and 57 passengers," he said. The initial report was followed up by strange details that the Pan Am Flight 914 had gone in the wrong direction by approximately 1800 kilometers. Confused by these statistics, De La Corte was quick to ask the pilot some important questions. These included if they have experienced some sort of crash and if they had failed to contact anyone else. And although he cleared the plane for landing, but after knowing that it was the Caracas International Airport and the date was 21st May 1992, the pilot was quite surprised and took the plane again into the air and went untraceable again by the radar. Smells kind of fishy, right? It seems that more people learned about the bizarre story, the more questions they had. Up till this day, there seems to be zero concrete answers to few questions like where was the plane during those 37 years? If the story is actually true, well, we might not have the answers to all your questions, but this story was actually covered by few newspapers in 1955. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video.